question is, when staring at your big goal and it seems like a massive elephant that you can't conquer, what will you do? Well, that's the question, and this podcast, Eat Your Elephant, is here to help you to find the answer that will keep you moving forward and making progress. Because you can eat your elephant one bite at a time. I'm your host, Nick Macy, and let's dive right in. Well, hello there. Welcome to the second episode of Eat Your Elephant. Glad you're here. Ready to conquer your goals one bite at a time? Excellent. In the first episode, if you haven't listened to it, go ahead and listen to that. But in the first episode, we talked about how you're going to be able to conquer your goals is to first identify them. You know, what's the big elephants in your life that you want to conquer, that you want to accomplish or achieve? You got to know where you're going, or at least what you want to do. And then today, it's another key part about being able to achieve that is knowing the steps. When the whole saying goes, you can eat your elephant one bite at a time. So when we talk about bite-sized little chunks, or each little bite, it's basically a small step that's taking you towards your goal. It's not one huge giant leap. If you end up taking one of those, great, that's fine. It can work. But there's some benefits about having these small steps that we take toward our goals. I don't know about you, but if you ever try to make a change or an improvement, or just to really do anything at all, those very large leaps sometimes can be really difficult, challenging, and end up being more of a problem almost because they're so big. Well, if you're looking at this huge goal of yours, something that's life-changing, or if you want to redesign your life or really make something happen, then knowing that small step that you can take really helps you to move forward. It can help in a few different areas. It can help when you have that small step because it can help you to focus. When I have one small thing that I can focus on, then it makes it easier for me to see it and really be able to make it happen. Those small steps, they also help you to start to develop some progress. I don't know about you, but anytime that I've been a little bit stuck and not making progress, well, that can be discouraging really fast. And having a small step to do, well, it helps you to start to develop a little bit of progress, and that can feel good, and that can begin to develop some momentum. So these little bite-sized chunks that you're taking out of your big goal, when you develop a little bit of momentum and progress going forward, they can help carry you. And there's going to be ups and downs and easier times and more challenging times just because that's life. And a little bit of momentum, by taking small steps at a time, you start moving forward, you get that momentum. And then when there's some challenges that pop up or things aren't going as easily, well, that momentum can help you to keep you going forward. And having those bite-sized little chunks that you're taking out one at a time, that also helps with the mindset. Because as you see your progress, as you feel that momentum, that helps to kind of reinforce in the mind, hey, you know what? I can do this. I am making progress. I am chipping away at this big goal, and I'm going to get there. And that kind of mindset is an excellent thing to have. And so breaking down your big goal into bite-sized little pieces, that also helps with the mindset. And let me just go ahead and say, when you have this progress and momentum, you're focusing on that absolute next step, you have that positive mindset that you can do it, well, overall, that's just more enjoyable. It makes it almost fun. You see the progress that you're making, and you believe that you can conquer this goal because you just keep moving forward toward it, even if it's one small step at a time. And that's enjoyable. It's nice. It's encouraging. Hey, I'm making progress on my goal. Seeing all these benefits of having your big goal broken down into bite-sized little chunks, all these benefits end up working together and keep you moving forward. And that's how you eat your elephant, or at least that's how I see eating the elephant, is by taking out a bite-sized little chunk one at a time and begin to reap all these benefits of having the smaller steps laid out, and you just keep moving forward. You keep doing the work, you keep taking the steps, and then you keep conquering and accomplishing your goals. So what are the steps that you're going to take to get to your goal? Not the large leaps, but the small individual little steps, the ones that you can take each day moving a little bit closer and a little bit closer to your goal. What's the small steps? What's the bite-sized chunk that you can take out? Well, that's the focus of today's episode, is breaking your big goal into bite-sized little chunks. So do that. Take one bite out of your big goal and keep making progress. If you like this podcast, please go to iTunes and leave a review. That would be great. You can go to nickmazy.com/iTunes if you want to find it there. You can also find me on Twitter. Just look for Nick Mazy. Reach out to me, say hi, follow me. Thanks for listening, and take care.